It is my pleasure now to warmly welcome the Honourable Katrina Conroy, who has recently become British Columbia's Minister of Forests, Lands and Natural Resource Operations and Rural Development. Some of you may not know that prior to beginning her distinguished legislative career in 2005, Minister Conroy spent much of her career as a power engineer at Celgar Pulp in the very beautiful southern BC. So she really brings a first-hand perspective to her new role. WPAC have already had the opportunity to meet with Minister Conroy, and we are eagerly looking forward to her leadership as Minister. Over to you, Minister Conroy.
Well, thank you, Vaughn, and I want to recognize the Indigenous nations on whose traditional territories we each are all gathered on today, and thank you, Vaughn, for the introduction. It has been great to meet you and hear your perspectives on this growing industry, and also thanks to Gordon Murray and the Wood Pellet Association of Canada and organizers of the conference. I want to recognize the work you've done bringing people together from across the world. I'm really pleased to be able to share BC's pellet story with each of you today, whether you're joining from Europe or Asia, North America, or from right here in beautiful British Columbia. This is a great opportunity to recognize BC's innovative pellet producers. This industry is helping BC maximize the use of its fiber and at the same time helping the global market meet its greenhouse gas targets. Forest products from Canada and BC are managed sustainably by law. And it's enforceable because most timber is harvested on publicly owned government-controlled land, subject to a strict regulatory environment for stewardship of our lands and sustainability of our forests. The 14 pellet plants in BC are part of this responsible network. The British Columbian pellet industry helps make better use of residual forest fiber from primary harvesting operations of our lumber industry. It uses mill residuals or sawdust, a byproduct from the production of lumber, and has started using parts of trees that aren't economical for other segments of the forest sector, like branches or treetops. It is an integral part of a provincial forest industry that helps to maximize the value of every tree harvested. The British Columbia government is supporting its pellet industry and the environment. Pellet production is an important part of efforts to revitalize BC's forest sector by ensuring we are capturing value from underused segments of the harvest profile. We know that a strong dimensional lumber sector is crucial to our industry. We know that builders around the world value our top quality wood, and we want those companies to be successful. We also know that capturing value from all parts of the tree will help diversify our industry to maximize the benefits for the people of British Columbia. A 21st century forest sector will be a mix of large industry and independent manufacturers producing a diverse mix of conventional and innovative products and selling them at home and to all four corners of the globe. It's that diversity that will help shield the province from down markets and keep BC's forest sector as a cornerstone of our economy. And that's why I'm so pleased to see the wood pellet sector has grown alongside our other forest industries to ensure the right fiber goes to the right end product. What was a fledgling industry 20 years ago is now producing more than 2 million tons of pellets a year and employing about 2,500 British Columbians. An innovative forest sector is a key part of British Columbia's plan, Clean BC, to tackle climate change. And our Forest Carbon Initiative supports projects that reduce greenhouse gas emissions and increase carbon storage in BC's forest sector. Canada and BC are jointly investing $290 million in support of the Forest Carbon Initiative. This program invests in forest fertilization and reforestation, tree improvements through genetics, and better use of wood fiber to reduce the amount of wood waste burnt in slash piles. Our province's $10 million COVID-19 recovery response is focused on protecting people's health and livelihoods and investing in stronger communities and brighter futures. Earlier this month, I was pleased to announce $3 million in grants to support jobs in the forest sector and increase the use of wood fiber that would otherwise be burnt as slash. The 15 projects funded through the Forest Enhancement Society of BC will support communities, First Nations, and industry to access fiber to generate energy, make pulp, and of course, pellets. Worldwide, our focus right now is on keeping our citizens safe and economic recovery from the impacts of COVID-19. Climate change is another challenge all nations share. That's why it's so important we're able to keep our lines of trade open, build relationships, and advance joint efforts to combat climate change. I want to recognize BC pellet producers who are helping to reduce greenhouse gas emissions here at home by using forest residuals to produce pellets that produce cleaner energy than coal or diesel. And I want to recognize our partners around the world who are choosing this cleaner fuel. British Columbia is an important source for countries making this transition. Together, we are making a difference in our province and on a global scale. So I want to thank you all for the opportunity to speak to you, and I hope that you enjoy the conference. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Minister, for your inspiring comments. We really appreciate your message.